put into something, the more, you get out of it.
No, the more you put into something, the more you get out of it.
No, because if you look at car makers, they actually put less into it, and therefore they get more money. Welcome back to the podcast, so pause for a second.
Hello, everyone. This is Ryan, your best friend.
Yep.
Not Blake. Blake's no friend.
I am an enemy to everybody and a friend to myself.
Yeah. True words of a politician. Cannot be trusted.
Hey, politicians what make the world go round. And you know what? You need politicians. Because you need somebody to lie to everybody to make them think that everything is okay. That's an annoying sound.
I think we should have Muppets tell us if things are okay or not okay. Hi ho, Kermit Frog here. So, okay, Congress is shut down for day 29, and this is not okay. So, please write to your congressman, stay calm, don't do anything bad. The military has barricaded the whole Capitol. And they will invade your town and shoot you if you do anything bad. And if you burn down your own house, that's your fault.
Now we like to go to Gonzo for our...
Now Gonzo for the weather. Earthquake again!
You almost sound like Blackie, like the Blackie weather report.
Yeah.
It's gonna rain!
It's gonna rain.
Must be a black thing. It's gonna rain! Oh wait, hey!
It's raining.
Who's this?
Oh. Hey, that guy.
Is that...
He's Asian.
It's somebody who's white. And he's blotting in our blackness.
White and Asian.
It's like caramel. You know, they come in and they mix up in the chocolate, and it's like, ugh, you ruined the chocolate.
But no, it's like pepper and jelly.
Ikaruga! I was wondering what he was going to say. He's just sitting there all quiet. Shower brother, what is up, man?
How's it going, guys?
Hello, Sean.
Ryan sounds so uncomfortable. Hello, Sean.
Hello, Sean.
Walking back and forth in the fetal position, with the thumb in his mouth, barely able to speak out of the corner of his mouth.
My place is gone. I don't know what to do anymore.
Ryan's going to be phased out now, and
I'm just being cast away to the negative zone.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I thought you were there.
I was there.
Yeah, he's there in my
eyes. How'd you come back?
Well, when there was like a bunch of criminals breaking out, they had superpowers and stuff, so I just kind of followed them out.
Oh, there was a crack in the wall.
Yes.
Okay.
That's like Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Thank you for catching the reference.
Spoilers.
Shh, spoilers.
Spoilers.
What's on the subject for today, Blake?
What's on the subject for the day? I don't know. The subject of the day is Sean. Sean is back today for some recordings. And ladies and gentlemen, for all of you who love Sean and know Sean and care for Sean and want to help Sean get through life, please donate to the Blake Wildlife Fund at in California.
At 1-800-SCREW-BLAKE.
1-800-give-me-money.
Pay me now.
Go to my PayPal at paymenow.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a nice show for you. Mixed with, I don't know. We don't really have any good subjects to talk about today, gentlemen.
It's been a weird week.
It has been a weird week. In fact, it's so weird that people are saying some crazy stuff.
What are they saying, Blake?
Crazies.
Well, I got one subject here that says, PlayStation is the only thing Sony has left. Now, gentlemen, as usual, we'll be reading the articles to figure out what they're talking about, and then we'll discuss it. So, let's start over, and this is from the Huffington Post, and it says, PlayStation stands out among the long list of famous Sony brands as one that has faded or succumbed.
It hasn't faded.
Oh, sorry. I really want that to say has. Has faded from existence. No, I was kidding. Anyway, months after hitting the global market, the latest version of the game console went on sale Saturday in Tokyo, and a big shift from times when Sony was ascendant enough to launch flagship products in Japan first. Let's see.
That's right, they launched the PlayStation in America first.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, because...
And they launched Space Dandy before before Japan got it.
Yeah.
Right on! You see Space Dandy
America.
yet?
No.
It's by the creators of Cowboy Bebop and Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, no, it's the Samurai Champloo.
Hey!
No, it's not Samurai Champloo.
Was that? No.
No. I know my anime. Don't you dare ever correct me when it comes to that. Don't you dare.
Sorry.
Anyway, so anyway, it's kind of like Space Dandy. We got the PlayStation 4 before Tokyo.
Japan.
It's still in Tokyo.
Tokyo's a city.
Tokyo's a city that's still Japanese.
What about the other places like
That's
Osaka?
like saying New York.
They don't matter!
They don't matter to me. Yeah, that's right, Japan. You don't matter at all.
In Tokyo, there's Akihabara. And that's the only place I wanted to go when I was supposed to go to Japan. But then tsunami.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Tsunami. You ruined Sean's dreams. Anyway,
And many other people's dreams.
Anyway, back on subject. The PlayStation 4 was Sony's first video game console in 7 years and went on sale in the United States and Europe in November. A small but enthusiastic crowd, about a dozen fans and some game-inspired costumes, attended the midnight countdown ceremony in Tokyo. More than 80,000 people watched a live web broadcast of the event at Sony Building in Tokyo District. Every time I'm going to see a word I don't know, I'm just going to pass over it and just keep going.
Ginza.
Ginza?
Ginza.
Tokyo Ginza District. Ginza. Okay, have to say it like that. See, you'll realize how to say Japanese words now. Most Japanese consumers will be picking up their machines at stores around the nation. Blah, 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 blah. So I want to know why you guys say this. Huffington Post never really gets to the point of anything.
It keeps going. Okay.
Yeah, it does. Okay, now, even the future of Sony PlayStation is not assured because games players are switching increasingly to mobile devices, and the switch to mobile games is especially pronounced in Japan, where Sony has never had to take the threat from the Xbox One seriously. If PlayStation 4 trails off, that would be a problem. Much of the console's profit comes from game software. All the games suck. Anyway, let's see. The biggest problem is that Sony president Kazuhara has been selling pieces of the company instead of investing in the future as he did with his predecessors, including the founder Akira Moriyama. He said, let's see. He said that Sony, this is the current president, Sony smartphone, tablets, and imagining technology are still scoring success, and its engineering works are hard to come up with dazzling products. He has promised a turnaround through his reforms. That hasn't stopped him from being peppered with questions from investors who have heard engineers are quitting in droves, endangering Sony's ability to come up with innovations, and Haihara has not directly addressed such questions. He never directs any questions whatsoever. So basically, it's just a consumer report.
The PlayStation department of the Sony company is doing great, but everything else is not doing too hot.
In other words, it's just basically saying that the PlayStation 4 is the only thing that Sony has to go. Now, gentlemen, let's bring this question to the table. Do you guys feel that way?
Well, unfortunately, yes. I mean, people keep forgetting that Sony is a multi-hardware company. Mm-hmm. They do cameras, tablets, TVs, computers. There's a whole lot. But if only one department's making good money, it's kind of hard for the whole corporation to continue to function.
Yeah, and I haven't really seen too many Sony products really being put out there as, as the main brand to get. Usually it's just like Samsung or LG is for your main entertainment purposes, TVs and stuff like that. For smartphones, same thing. Tablets, same thing. Only thing that I really hear about Sony anymore is the PlayStation. I never hear about anything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell you guys. I just seen in the last 5 years, not PlayStation, but Sony. Cameras, Blu-ray devices, and TVs, as well as Sony Pictures. It's all been kind of going down. I mean, the only thing they got coming out this year is the new Spider-Man. And they got anything else? Sony Picture has anything else?
I haven't heard of anything.
Not really.
Other than Spider-Man, and then it's Amazing Spider-Man 2. Everybody's kind of put off by that by now, huh?
Actually, it looks kind of good, actually.
No, just with the Spider-Man franchise in general. It's not a guaranteed $300 million franchise like it was before.
Yeah, but I have high hopes with this one. This one looks good direction.
Yeah, stuff.
Technical.
Sony did a lot right with the PlayStation 4. It's a very good gaming platform. And really, in terms of pure hardcore gaming, it does go a bit further than the Xbox One, if you're going to do that comparison. But there are other ways that the Xbox One that I see really wins out. I preferred Xbox One over the PlayStation 4. I haven't actually used the PlayStation 4 really, but from what I understand, the Xbox One is just a little bit easier to connect everything. Entertainment wise, you know, if I'm getting an Xbox One, so it'd be easy for me to go between catching up on Doctor Who. Yes, I'm sorry, I have not finished all the way up yet. And
Oh my God, where are you at in that series?
season 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Just let him be.
So you're at Amy Pond then.
Yeah, I'm at Pond.
So you got the chance to see the Dr. Donna.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Dr. Donna.
Yeah, that was interesting. Anyway, continuing on with your thoughts.
Plus it gives utility use for my parents as well. Since the main TV I would be using it on is the one that my parents use as well in the main room of my house, and so it's when I'm not around or I'm not using it, they're able to use it, and that also means that they're able to help me pay for it as well.
And also, I can't put any porn on there. I can't get caught with my porn on that one.
That's awful.
It is awful. Awfully
Anyway.
funny.
And so I really like that entertainment use of the Xbox One. Now I believe that the Xbox One really has some untapped power that I've read articles that Microsoft's going to be allowing for that to happen. For example, games right now are required to save 10% of the GPU for the Kinect.
Now, for all the people who are not techs, you got to explain what that means.
Sure.
For all the ignorant people,
Pretty much.
magic.
Explain to me.
Xbox works slower because can't use all of it.
The Xbox works slower, and you can see his brain just kind of just blow it up. Can't work because, magic.
Black magic. Playing the Dyson fan.
Gnomes.
So game developers can't use all of the facilities and power that the Xbox One has because they have to save some of that for the Xbox Kinect, the Kinect, even if they don't use the Kinect in the game.
Okay, let me stop you right there because you're getting onto the Xbox subject. So, is this all that Sony has then?
As far as what I've seen,
Revenue. Let's talk about it. Revenue.
Yeah.
I mean, right now the PS4 is outselling the Xbox One.
Yeah.
It is doing really well on sales. But I haven't seen anything else. I've never heard. No, I don't watch. Okay, I don't watch TV. But usually, no matter what, you're going to get ads from these major corporations. I don't remember the last time I heard an ad from Sony.
Look, my thing with PlayStation is this: PlayStation suffers from what I call the blockbuster movie feature. Basically, the first movie did so great that they made a sequel. The second movie was even better than the first movie, so they made a sequel. The third movie isn't as great. I compare it to like Shrek. Okay? Shrek 1, great. Shrek 2, better. Shrek 3, not so great. Shrek 4, please stop. That's what I compare it to. What I see from Sony, and the fact that their hardware is selling, is what their main selling point is. That can only go so far. What you need is software. And what they need to have... What is that game you were telling me? Beyond Two Souls?
Yes, Beyond Two Souls.
Beautiful. Beautiful game. Looks great. Can't play it. There's no point in buying a game you can't play. You might as well buy a movie.
My movie just cruise.
Yeah, buy a movie and just watch. Like, I might as well not be playing Mass Effect. I might as well be having a movie clips of Mass Effect on YouTube. Oh, wow. Look at all those cutscenes. That looks like a great game.
Oh, dear.
Game developers need to stop friggin' taking you as a player out of the game. They need to remember that the games are really a superior medium, in my opinion. That this is now on a tangent. I mean, you have your standard.
Let's put the label up there. Hold on. Tangent. Okay, go.
You have your standard mediums of expressions in terms of telling a story. You have movies, you have plays, you have songs, you have books, but they're all something that leads a person along in the story. The person observing or reading whatsoever is not in the story. The character, you are then now following a character along as that character progresses through the story, and you're not actually part of the story at all. You're just watching. You're a bystander.
Yeah.
The great thing about games is it allows the player to take on the role of the character, and then have the same amount of storyline, have the same amount of that, put through game mechanics and features and graphics and music and everything to make combining the story complexity of novels with the cinematics of movies, while putting on glasses that make you take control of the character.
Now let me stop you right there, because what Sean's talking about is an interactive experience, not customization of a character just to give you that interactive experience. Say, oh, that's me making the decisions because it looks like me. No, what Sean's talking about is brilliant storytelling, actually mixed in with an immersion of gameplay. The best game I could think about that with would probably have to be Infamous.
Infamous?
Yeah, because there was a choice. But you were following the story. You weren't really... Cole was kind of designed as a generic character, wasn't really...
Yeah.
You couldn't really,
something that everyone can identify with in some way.
Exactly. In other words, you made the choice whether to be good or evil, and then you can even change your actions in mid-gameplay. And it's very interesting in how they did that. But for me, when it comes right down to video games are a medium that are unlike any other. You can tell a story while keeping the player immersed in the game. And that, my good friends, is not the downfall of Sony, but Sony needs to make sure that they don't forget who they are, because the critical thing is not to stick your nose up at your fans and think that you're better than them. Hipster bars don't last very long.
Even more so than that, Sony needs to not forget that who are buying their games? Who are the one who's going to buy the PlayStation 4s? I mean, everyone wants to play. There's millions of people who want to play the new Call of Duty game, millions of people who want to play Battlefield 4, and they all feel like they want to play it on what they believe to be the superior gaming console out of the two next gens. And in some aspects, the PS4 is a better gaming platform. There are advantages to both the Xbox One and the PS4, but a lot of the games I see that are PS4 exclusive just do not interest me.
Yep.
They're like the entire Final Fantasy systems that were all PlayStation really exclusive bore the crap out of me.
Oh, that's because instead of having you have the side quest and all the other adventures and elements, gameplay just walks you through and by the hand.
And the gameplay was mediocre at best, in my opinion. I mean, some people really liked it, and other people like me just find it too boring. Like, it was just click a button and some character on the screen does something, and you don't feel any connection with the combat. It's just like you push a button. It's not it's not like Pokemon. Pokemon, it's like it's one-on-one, you're there, you're thinking of different moves and all that. It's like, yeah, you can do the same thing in Final Fantasy, but Final Fantasy just has that disconnect.
Actually, thank you for bridging us to our next subject. Ryan, go ahead and finish up before we get going.
All right, I was going to go along with what Sean said about Final Fantasy. Like I said, the latest one, it did kind of just coast you on like most Western games, and that's what the trend I hate. They just take you along through the story, and because especially with some games that don't need to be, like Final Fantasy, you can just there was a story you have to follow, but at your own pace, you can go off and improve yourself either through a side quest or getting better weapons or doing some level grinding.
A game that did that job. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to stop you guys short there, but I'm going to say this as a final note. I hate to keep bringing it back, but BioWare is the only team that's done it so perfectly as far as RPGs are concerned. Having the same action, having the great storytelling, and having the immersion that you talk about in all their games. BioWare has cleverly designed their games to where you can do a bunch of side quests, and then you can do the main mission. So you can do all the side quests, all the stuff that adds to the gameplay, and then you can go to the main mission.
And not just that, the main storyline is compelling.
Yeah, exactly.
I find the main storylines in Final Fantasy to be just like, why? I don't care. The only Final Fantasy in that game I ever played was on a DS. It was Tactics A2. The only one I actually went through and tried to finish. I couldn't even finish that. Yeah. It was just like, after a while, it just became more just like, okay, this is purely just a strategy game.
Okay, before all this...
It's just like...
I'm going to stop you there before all the Final Fantasy fans rip you apart. Let's move on to the next topic.
I'm sorry, I have a personal opinion.
Right? I know. I know, I'm just saving you. That's all. So, Sean brought up something about Pokemon being one-on-one. Well, guess what, gentlemen? The subject of the day is 20 Pokemon that prove Nintendo is out of ideas. Actually, it should prove that Game Freak is out of ideas because Taylor Castee from Huffington Post. We're sponsored today by Huffington Post. I would like them to please put a link to our channel because we are giving you press.
These subjects, I hate these subjects.
Anyway,
because they're so
I love these subjects because Ryan comes alive.
No, they're just opinions. They're just opinions.
Oh no, I'll turn it to you guys, but you got to be,
Okay, here's
you
my.
got to be surprised. No. It's Ryan. Relax.
Yes.
Relax. We're gonna go into the introduction. You can go on your rant in midway. Okay, it says the release of Pokemon XY in October 2013 introduced 70 new Pokemon, which brings the total up to
718, I believe.
ooh, off by one.
19, huh?
Yep, 719. Whoa, excuse me.
I'm still working on that Pokedex. It's a work in progress.
Wow, Brian looks like one of those old men who try to bring dinosaurs back to life, and just like we almost had it. We thought it was frogs, but we need to look at birds. Basically, the article round up about 20 examples of Pokemon. Now I'm going to show you each one of you guys these Pokemon, and you're going to go ahead and give me your personal opinion on whether you think a Pokemon is whack or whether you think it's great. Ice type, Ryan, read it because I can't pronounce any of these names.
Cryogonal, like diagonal.
That's just okay. That is stupid.
Anyway,
what do you guys think about this Pokemon? This is an XY.
well, go ahead, John.
The Pokemon Master. I'll let you
I know.
go first.
We'll defer to the chair. Here you go.
Okay.
Here's the conch.
Okay, a Cryogonal, it's an ice Pokemon. It's a big snowflake. But you know what? There's not that many ice Pokemon to begin with. So because there's not that many ice Pokemon, and
Because ice Pokemon suck.
let alone look like ice, like they're made of ice.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Jinx. It's ice type. Doesn't look even remotely ice
Looks
type.
like Nicki Minaj. But
I hate that. I'm sick of hearing that. On paper, it's okay, but defenses are terrible. As a design, it looks functional.
okay, shut your mouth, Sean. As somebody who is, what are you, casual or are you more?
Casual.
You're a casual. Okay, so you're more like me. What do you think of that?
Snowflake, yeah!
Really?
I actually really do like the design. I've never actually, because a snowflake is something that's in my mind is really unique because every single one is different. Every single snowflake in life is different, and that amazes me. But not to a point where I'm like mind-gasming. But
Man, you are looking like the ShamWow guy. Tell me how great this product is.
woohoo!
Cryogonal! Woo! It's a great deal.
You just push it off the
What you do is you put it out there and it freezes everything.
But
I can't ask for a better
I
Pokemon.
think it's a nice concept. I'm not too familiar with the Pokemon stats, of course. I've bought Pokemon X for how much was it when it like a couple weeks after it came out?
$40.
$40. Like, I bought it for $40, and I've played it all of 2 hours. Less than that, actually. Played all about an hour.
Okay, nobody cares about your life story, Sean.
And that was when it came out.
Okay, we're talking about Pokemon, Sean.
I am talking about Pokemon.
Yeah, that's Gen 5 Pokemon.
In the summer of '98.
I was
Don't start dating yourself now.
Don't make us all.
Okay, let's
I'm
move
only
on.
20. Come on now.
See, now you told
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
Congratulations. Thank you. Now, Sean's not even legal. Sorry, ladies. You can't get your hands on Sean now.
What did I
That's a face Sean just had. Oh my god. Okay, number 2, a
July.
Litwick. Litwick. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Just post your social security number up there. Actually, I'll do that for you.
You don't know my
There it
social
is. I just gave you a false social security number anyway.
Yeah.
And let's see how many immigrants do this.
Oh wow.
All right. Let's first and foremost always defer to the Pokemon Master.
Ryan, Litwick. Defend that.
Litwick.
Not to
It works, but because it fits. It's a ghost fire. It fits the haunting house theme. So I have no problem with it. What it becomes even great with the what do you call it? What's that thing called? I know Chandelure, but I can't remember the middle one to save my life right now. Anyway, Chandelure is incredibly awesome if you ever get a chance to use one.
sound like one of those people trying to sell me something.
Yes.
It turns really good. Okay, Sean, what do you think of the candle Pokemon?
Gay.
Aw.
There you go. See, no, I don't think we need to go any further.
Okay.
Okay,
Moving on.
next one. Lampet.
There we go. That's the next one.
So this is what it becomes.
Yep. Same
And
Pokemon.
this is your case defense?
Hey.
Throw that up there. Here, hold on. I want everybody. I'm throwing pictures of all these Pokemon up there, but throw this one up there. Look at that.
Yeah.
What?
It's a lamp.
Yes. Haunted lamp.
No.
Ghosts?
No. See, if it was like a floating array of candles in a formation of a chandelier without the actual metal parts connecting the candles, and they were just like becoming invisible again, then it'd be cool. You know, that actually fulfills the ghost fire type of thing.
No,
But
see,
a
now what you
lamp-
just described is Mario 64's background.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
By the way, that particular
Yeah,
Pokemon there, Nelson.
Oh my god, dude. You want to see what this thing actually becomes?
What?
Yeah. He
Here,
just.
throw it up there. Here you go.
Oh my god.
So what he described as the perfect Pokemon
There you
was
go.
blow by blow.
His blow by blow is what you just described.
Except I meant candles not connected to anything.
My god, it looks like Cinderella's pumpkin, doesn't it?
Oh
Yeah,
my
he
God.
kind of does. But that thing is terribly powerful. In a good way.
Oh my god. Right, I love Ryan.
Favorite, like, and subscribe if you think it looks like Cinderella's pumpkin.
Nothing like shameless advertising, huh? Oh my god. Clink.
Let us see this. Let us see
Oh no, you
I know
have
what this
to
one
see
is.
Oh god, here, put the
Okay.
picture up. There you
this. New
go.
Pokemon. Let's go, Pokemon Master.
Defend that. I'm just gonna turn this into defend that.
Defend that. That's
Come
all.
on, Phoenix Wright, let's go.
Gears
Of war.
of War. Yes.
Yeah, okay, next.
Okay,
Hey,
wait.
Magmites.
Can I say?
If Magmite came out, it would not survive in this gen.
Shut up.
Okay, does this evolve
Yes.
Two more gears, I bet.
into what?
No, it becomes a block engine. Of course, it's more gears.
If it became a block engine, I would say it's awesome.
It becomes a V8 Chevy and Chevrolet.
No, Ford.
Oh my god, I just saw it.
Blake just saw it.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, put the picture
The
up
next
there.
evolved form.
Hold on. Here it is. Clang.
Oh my juju.
Okay, Ryan, what's so special about this Pokemon that I should think it's a piece of crap?
No, that one is pretty good.
Like, Ryan's like, okay, next Pokemon. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What is this?
Cling Clang.
It's the same thing as Clang, but just the thing that goes around it.
Man,
Oh my
dude.
God.
Looks like a space station from the 70s.
It looks worse than a space station from the 70s.
Oh my god, sweet Jesus, Ryan.
Like I said, should have been a block engine.
It should have
That
been.
would have been, or a clock. That would have been more
a
easy
clock,
to defend.
actually. A clock could have been cool.
What is the most useless thing that you could think a Pokemon should be?
Refrigerator.
Bag of potato chips.
Sean's actually close. And you,
Oh no,
you're in the
not that one.
You're in Ryan even knows what it is. Ryan's in the category of food, and he already knows what it is. Vanillite.
Oh, I think it's something else.
Ryan's like, oh no, it's probably something else. Here, put the picture up there.
Yeah, that was a complete example of how Game Freak is ran out of ideas. That just
Aw.
right there. No.
I think it was the Trubbish one.
Yeah, actually, you know the funny part is this Pokemon and its line that everybody hates so much is developed by a British artist, no, an American artist.
No,
Like the
Jesus.
first American artist to join the Game Freak team, and he developed
Ice cream.
the ice cream Pokemon, and
I am sorry for our country.
I'm
and,
not American anymore. I'm actually British.
and the ancient robot Golurk and Golett.
You think that's BS? Wait till you see what it turns into.
Oh my god!
Vanilla-ish.
Oh my.
John, have you ever seen these ones? Most of these are Gen
I've
5, by the
seen-
way.
I haven't seen most of these. I've seen Clank, this gear things. I have not seen the later evolution.
I'm sorry,
I have
it was-
not seen this evolution. It is complete BS.
I think I gave up around Ruby and Sapphire.
Yeah, that was
The
weak.
Pearl was cool.
Of course,
I like the Pearl.
according to the fandom, you missed out on a good one.
Oh god.
According to the fandom.
Oh my god. You guys want to see the third evolution?
Oh god, yes. Okay.
I know it. I had it.
Right.
I got it.
Wow, you have it?
I had it.
It figures you have ice cream.
Shut up.
It's a double scoop. It's a double scoop.
An American.
Okay, so here's the thing.
This is all the fat ass thinks of is ice cream.
Okay.
Why is it burger and fries?
American walks into Game Freak and it's like, cool, I'm gonna start designing Pokemon, and they're like, think of something that begins with food. And that's a food and ice cream. No.
Think of ice type.
No,
Ice cream. Ice cream type.
Ice cream. Ice cream. It's all me. I got Ben and Jerry's.
Banana split. And sprinkles.
Vanilla.
Now, see, okay, if that had a waffle pattern bottom, it'd be okay.
It does.
Okay, I kind of have to disagree with this one.
What's that?
I have to disagree with this next one. Honedge.
Honedge.
It's a sword. I mean, who doesn't want a Pokemon as a sword?
But see, I can't. It's not right to just grab it and use it as a sword. It has to work itself. It doesn't.
It does work itself.
It's a ghost, yeah. It doesn't let anyone touch it. I like it. Sword.
Wow, we are 2-1 on this.
Don't get me wrong. I like it, but I'm just. I'm not exactly at ease with it.
Oh, you're not at ease with it, huh?
Oh.
Oh, too bad. Maybe you'll like this. Double blade.
Double blade.
Double blade.
No, it says double blade.
Double blade. Anyway.
Like lemonade. Double blade.
Double blade.
Double blade batteries. Only from Duracell.
I remember the day when they revealed that. They said, hey,
all right.
American fans, guess what? We're going to show you a new evolution tomorrow.
All right.
And they showed that. They didn't mention any fine print. They weren't specific.
we weren't going to say it. We didn't say it was going to be cool. We said an evolution.
Yeah, that's what they said. Oh, it was the biggest troll ever.
Aggle slash.
I love this thing.
Why?
It is the greatest.
It's a steel
thing.
ghost. One that doesn't make any sense.
A possessed sword. Come on, don't you read this kind of stuff? These kind of fairy tales exist in Europe.
But okay,
Where's
the
my
other
gun?
two are fine, but a possessed sword that has a shield?
Look, bro.
What the
you can only
defeats the
have
purpose of it?
Exactly. You can only have one possessed sword. Okay,
Yes.
that's it. You can't put 2. You can't put 3. You can't put 4. Okay, you can put.
No, you can put more. You can put
No,
more.
you can't.
Yes,
No.
you can.
Trust me, that thing
Why?
is a beast. Because with that shield,
Why
it
is
can
it a beast?
because it can switch between offense and defense almost on a fly. It is one of the most. Is right now
It's a sword. It shouldn't need defense. It's metal.
That's what the shield's for.
Jesus, good for you. Oh, you love this Pokemon.
I love it. I have it on my team. It's
This one, I'm gonna have to pass on this one.
Okay, come on. You gotta let us see that one.
No, you're gonna see it here. I'll put it up here.
no comment.
Love this. Ryan won't even comment on it. We'll move on.
It has no purpose.
It has no purpose in life. Okay.
That was a complete. Yeah.
It was a waste, yeah. Unfortunately.
God, man, what were some of the people? Was
Remember that?
everybody just looking at circles and shapes?
It was during
circles.
Valentine's Day, and they were all felt bad because they had no dates.
Oh God, here, Bronzor.
Also, no comment.
It's a psychic steel.
Gen 4 was a really dark time.
Wow. Look. Wow.
You can't. If you look at some of the Gen 4's unique ones, aside from their popular.
I can tell
Lucario
Sean's
and
just
Garchomp.
muscling through this because he pulled out his computer.
No,
Sean,
I'm trying to find other stuff too.
here you go. Bronzor.
It's a bell. It's a big.
Why is
ancient
it called
bell.
Bronze Dong?
Bronzong?
No, it should be called Bronze Dong. It would at least be a little more interesting.
See, this is the same game that blocks you from using curse words for your Pokemon names.
Oh man, I would have named mine. Never. What? Okay, no, I gotta disagree. Now, okay,
Aha, yeah.
no, I gotta disagree with this. I have to disagree with this. Now, I'm gonna put the picture up, and they think this is a stupid Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, go.
What?
I know.
They think Magmite's a stupid Pokemon.
How?
I don't know.
Exactly.
What do they say? What do they say?
Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's see Taylor Cassidy. What you said. Another powerful Pokemon, Magnemite, looks like a random assortment of junk that has been drawn together by magnet force and almost looks like a Pokemon designer opened up their junk drawer and thought, yeah, okay, this works.
This guy has no soul.
Okay, there's something.
Dude, he even said, okay, before you go on a tangent, he even says Magneton's a waste of junk.
Yeah.
Okay, Magneton is just 3 Magnemites put together.
Exactly.
But Magnemite, the thing about beauty of Magnemite was that it's the first of its kind. It was the first in the first generation.
Pokemon was a new concept, and it was okay to do weird things. It was okay to do things that were off. But now, later on, they're just running out of ideas because they're basing off everyday items. At least a pile of junk is different than an ice cream cone.
You sound exactly like those hipsters in Texas. I want you to defend this, Mr. Hipster. Magnezone.
No.
An alien spaceship.
No,
I like
I
Magnezone.
do not
It's
want to defend Magnezone.
It's a robot
Magneton,
ship.
I'm cool. Not Magnezone.
Magnezone's actually fun. Magnezone.
Oh, I agree with this one.
That's-
This is what made me quit.
What?
Ryan knows exactly what it is. Hold on. Ryan knows exactly what the
It's a
Pokemon that
weak
made
reason.
me quit. It's stupid.
Clef key.
It's a pair of keys. Dude, I can go pick up my keys. Hold on. Where's my keys? I'm gonna go find my keys. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's a set of keys.
Yep.
It's a set of keys.
Yep.
Why? Does it like open up random doors for you?
Oh, Ryan, check it out. It's
Clef Key.
Come on, Ryan, throw a Pokeball.
Like, you suck.
It's a stupid Pokemon. I don't care what you say about offense or defense or balance. I don't care what you say. That's a stupid design.
How does that have any offense? How does that have any defense? How does that have balance? It's a set of keys.
Good question.
See, what it does is it goes around and takes the keys that everybody has lost in their drawers and becomes even more powerful because it's just heavier.
What does it do? Fling itself at people?
Well, you ever hit the keys? It really hurts. No, I was kidding. You ever throw the keys? Ever been hit with keys? It really hurts.
I want to take a moment to say something else, though.
Take a moment.
They don't mention
The moment's done.
Okay, they don't mention Dugtrio, which is 3 Digletts.
So, it's actually a cool Pokemon.
No, it's
Heavy
not.
attack, dude. Heavy attack, almost no, like a good amount of defense, and
that's-
if you have dig, boom, anything is dead unless it's a flying Pokemon.
Other than that, it's very fragile.
So,
Anything it's not as fast as
we're talking about designs, not like you.
Okay,
there are stupider Pokemon. Those are stupid
Electrode.
Pokemon.
If Electrode came out any other gen, it wouldn't have survived.
But it came out first gen, and it was supposed to be a Pokemon, and everybody said that is just clever.
That's stupid.
You know what? Your key Pokemon is stupid.
I think first gen is the one generation that you say it's okay to
You
have
can give a
names.
mulligan to that one.
But second gen, you should start realizing it's like, okay, let's get some new ideas going on.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the point is to have variety, I guess.
Variety is a good thing, not when it's a set of keys.
It's like might as well have the janitor be the most strongest Pokemon in the world.
Now, on to the next tangent.
Well, to be fair, it's
Well, Sean, we're going to get into something you are... Well, Ryan, go ahead. Finish up. I'm going to show this
Yeah.
to Sean. Sean's going to go over this article
right.
because it has to do with his specialty.
all right. To be fair, it's the same the guy who designed the Pokemon. He also was designer of the Dragon Quest monster series and the monsters in Dragon Quest series. And there are some even weirder stuff in there. Like there are some like bell monsters and underpants monsters and bag of dirt, literally bags of dirt fighting you. So remember, same mind.
Mm-hmm. I don't have an open mind. My mind's pretty closed.
No, same mind. No, same
No,
person.
I'm just saying my mind is pretty close to what you... In correlating with mine's pretty close, and a key Pokemon is stupid. So, Sean,
Yeah.
let's move on to the next article now.
So I'm like,
okay, well...
Well, Sean, actually give the ladies and gentlemen a little bit of background on what you do, because we don't really talk about what we do.
What I'm going to talk about right now is how slow your computer is.
Dude, first off, it's slow from all the terabytes of porn. Okay?
How do you fit that much?
It's bigger on the inside.
Wow.
So let's discuss what I do then. I am currently in my last semester at college for hospitality management. Now, if you don't know what hospitality is, it's anything and everything where you're serving people.
Basically, those people
hotels.
you spit on and that you kick around and tell them that they're dirt and scum and they'll never amount to anything, he's one of them.
Well,
Offended? Well, if you don't mind being a jerk about it, I will talk about my profession.
no, but I mean, like, you know, from the guy who's, you know, a server at a restaurant
or cleaning up your dishes afterwards to the guy who's running amusement parks and who's running these major franchises, the CEO of McDonald's. That's under the brand umbrella of hospitality. And I'm finishing up school for that. I find the field very interesting.
That is
also
a fancy way of saying you are a waiter at Wendy's.
I'm a waiter at a country club. I get free golf. It's awesome.
And doesn't Jones work there too?
No, he doesn't.
I thought he did. Or no,
No.
he just uses up your free golf membership.
No, he can't.
Oh,
I
he
can't-
tried.
I can't. I can't bring people
I bet he
outside
tried
people.
though.
No, he hasn't.
Really?
I like to
He
golf
seems
again.
like the type of person that puts on those hats and the
The
vest
vest.
and the pants, all plaid and decked out, looking like he's in a Macy's commercial.
No, we have gone to play golf and he wore his bright yellow slacks before.
Dear God, it amazes me that somebody has bright yellow slacks.
I don't think they're slacks actually. I think they're jeans. But
Bright yellow jeans.
They might as well be leggings at this point. They're my bright yellow. They're my bright yellow jeggings.
anyway, so I also really like food. And so part of my hospitality college thing was learning about cooking and working in a restaurant, with food and everything. And I'm studying it as a hobby as well. That needs to say my weight should not be mentioned. So now let's go on to Blake's. Now that we know a little bit more about me, let's go on to Blake's topic choice topic of discussion. If I can speak English, English is nice. I can do English well.
I don't think so.
I do good English.
I'm English good.
It's passable. It's so
Go, Blake, go!
Well, gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and listen to the 7 healthy foods that turn out to be unhealthy. Because I closed out the window and forgot that we were still doing the subject. Okay, so, wow.
Okay.
Number two, actually, because number 1 I can't pronounce.
I can't pronounce it either. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is, but banana chips.
Banana chips. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll get my perceptions on what it would be and what the article says.
Okay, what's your...
Except I already read the article and I kind of figured the same thing.
Well, don't be a dick about it.
Anything that's really much processed in that way has the seemliness of being healthy. But unless you read the ingredients and it says that it's healthy and all that, unless you took the banana itself and dried it yourself with adding nothing to it, it's not going to be as healthy as you think. And I don't know the actual nutritional information on banana chips, but according to what I read in the article, I meant the first 2 sentences, it's not nearly as good as people think.
Okay. Well, it says banana chips are made by deep frying, which means...
Okay, that's better already.
Yes, which means that just one serving...
Should have figured.
Just one serving of them in saturated fat is 150 calories.
Ugh.
Whereas if you went and took those, you get a dehydrator and dehydrated a whole bunch of banana slices, and you get banana chips that way by just having dehydrated bananas, you would actually have something that's a lot healthier.
And the numbers agree with you. If you properly dehydrate a banana, you would actually get about 100 calories for the entire batch.
Yeah.
So, if you want to deep fry your own bananas, do it yourself.
We're not talking about deep frying though.
Dude, you just missed the whole point. That's like saying I'm going to have a Twinkie and I'm going to deep fry it.
Why not?
I'll never understand
If
that.
you're gonna have a Twinkie in the first place, why not deep fry?
Okay.
My heart's dying from
Then
hearing
wrap
that.
it in bacon and put it on, cover it in powdered sugar and chocolate.
You might as well just deep fry a In-N-Out burger at that.
Why not? I do it. In fact, actually, thank you for the idea. I don't know why I haven't thought about that. I'm gonna go to In-N-Out. I'm gonna go get a burger. Then I'm gonna go take it home. I'm gonna batter the entire thing. I'm gonna deep fry it.
Just make sure if you have the heart attack that I'm at least there to see it.
I'll be on Skype with you or something. Be like, come on, ambulance! It's too funny, Sean.
Oh, when we get done, there's a shirt I gotta show you that you'll absolutely love.
Okay.
Because you're a Python fan, you'll love this one.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so number 3 is tuna sushi.
Tuna sushi.
Tuna's kind of taboo anyway.
Tuna's a taboo anyway.
So tuna is fatty.
Well, tuna's also filled with a lot of mercury.
Oh, that too. Well,
Yeah.
I was going to get to that. Tuna is actually very filled with mercury. That's why they say you should not have tuna more than like once or twice a
Okay,
week.
smartass. Then what happens if you eat too much mercury?
You die!
No! First off, you may develop mercury toxicity, and that may develop sleepiness, weakness, poor memory, vomiting, high blood pressure, anxiety, and abdominal pain. Then, after that, you die.
Ugh, so you suffer.
But I just skipped all that needless talk about symptoms and went to the point. If you overconsume mercury, you're gonna die.
Well, and then you'll suffer neurological damage before you get to that point.
So you're gonna be.
So you won't understand that you're dying.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know what's happening, but can you give me some more tuna?
You won't die from eating too much tuna. Well, you won't. If you eat too much tuna, you won't die from mercury first. You'll die of bursting your belly.
Yeah.
And cholesterol.
I just had an evil thought, and I'm going to leave that one alone.
Yeah, leave it.
Anyway.
I want sashimi now.
Ew. I hate sashimi.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
My personal opinion is the best way to eat fish, saltwater fish. Never eat freshwater fish raw. Is to eat it raw.
That's because freshwater fish carries a lot of parasites.
Well, the saltwater fish contain a lot of parasites too.
Not
but
as much.
They don't contain as much, and the parasites that would affect freshwater fish would also affect us. Why? Because we're freshwater. The saltwater parasites would not have the same effect on us. They wouldn't harm us. It would just nothing would really. I mean, there's the likelihood of them harming us is a lot less.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So eat saltwater fish.
Raw.
Raw. Okay, so next on the list is energy bars.
Why energy bars are some of the most fattening crap on the market?
I never trusted them anyway.
I mean, just look at one. Just look at one. It's nothing but like chocolate and like granola, which is like one of the most fattening so-called healthy foods.
My God, I'm watching two of the heaviest people tell me that it is unhealthy. It is unhealthy to eat energy bars, and I'm sitting there like,
I don't care. I know I am fat. Okay.
I didn't say you're fat. I said the heaviest people in the room. I didn't say you're fat.
There's a difference between being fat and not knowing what is unhealthy and healthy, and being fat and knowing what is unhealthy and what is healthy. I am of the latter.
What?
I understand what is unhealthy. I understand what is healthy.
Oh,
I
God.
don't care.
Why don't you just, see, that's a roundabout way to just tell somebody you don't care.
Yeah.
You should just tell it, I don't care. I don't give, frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn about my weight.
Oh, good.
So anyway, yeah, apparently each of the ones, especially top brands, so I'm going to say like Kellogg's, they contain about 500 calories. Now, see, the thing is, if you're going to eat that, you better be dang sure that you're at least hiking. Because that's what those things are designed for. They're not designed as a little afternoon snack.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Because people eat them as an afternoon snack, and the thing is, yes, it's a large amount of sugar. Because it says it's too much. Like energy bars turn out to be empty calories. Thing is, they're used for people who are active. Active. I'm active at my job. I can have an energy bar. 1, not 2, not 3 during the entire day. I'm talking about 1. I can have 1 for the entire day. That's plenty. Somebody who is sitting at a desk, typing on a computer,
does not
never moves, and only walks. The only time he walks is to walk to the bathroom, walk to the elevator, walk downstairs, walk across the street to McDonald's. Is not going to need an energy bar.
And so energy bars are very fattening.
Dars?
The Dars.
Yeah, energy bars are very bad for you unless you are actually able to burn it off. I mean, it's funny because slight tangent here. You have.
Let's put that word up there again. Tangent.
It's Sean's tangent hour.
Let's put that up there. Sean's tangent hour.
Did you guys see my post? You saw it. Did you see my post on Facebook
Which one?
about the bag of McDonald's?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
What I did
his
is
dad
I put-
said.
I-
His dad came up with a whale joke, man. But he only did it because he was like training for the Olympics. And his dad's like, "Which sport?" I'm afraid to ask which sport. And I chimed in and go, "Freestyle swimming." And he goes, "There she blows, the great white whale." Sean, you can't get mad at me for that because you just set yourself up. You just lobbed it up. All I did was spike it and scored.
Anyway, I posted a picture on Facebook with a bag of McDonald's food, and I said, "Hey guys, I'm training for the Olympics." So, and it's because the McDonald's is somehow the
the official restaurants of the Olympics. Now, for almost every single person watching the Olympics, you can't have McDonald's. Really, it suggests you do not have McDonald's.
You should tell that to Usain Bolt, who had 20-piece chicken McNuggets before he did his 100-mile dash.
Let me continue.
Yard
please.
dash.
The Olympians, however, or professional athletes, can have McDonald's. Why? Because their normal day routine consists of burning off everything. Everything.
You know, Michael Phelps needed like 20,000 calories
Exactly.
in order because he was doing all that swimming. No, it was 20,000.
You also know that Michael Phelps is a douche?
Well, wow. That sounded like it was from the heart. I was like, wow. I got scared there for a minute. Hey, when's the time for you to leave?
It wasn't Sean's brain, it was Sean's heart that
even
said
more
that.
of a tangent now.
You know what was a better Olympics? Watching all the amount of people commenting on that training for the Olympics. He had like so many people just went. He was like comment.
Man, I missed that one.
Oh yeah, you should have seen it. It was great. It was an Olympic sport itself to see who could top each other on that one.
No, I'll look it up later.
I know. I'm gonna go look it up now.
Anyway, what's the next one?
Oh, next one. Our dad's favorite snack.
Okay.
Trail mix.
Oh, was it?
Oh, trail mix.
No, peanut M&Ms. No, you idiot. This is stuff that's supposed to be healthy that is unhealthy.
Trail mix.
It is trail mix.
I can see it.
Well, see, because it says each serving you can consume up to 600 calories. Once again, trail mix is called trail mix for a reason. You walk a trail, you run a trail, you go somewhere, you're biking, trail mix.
Yeah.
To take the place of food.
Not to take the place of food, but to give you a small amount of condensed energy to get you going.
Well, that's 600 calories because you burn up about 180 calories per hour on each workout. Facts. Now, see, don't say this show isn't like thoughtful. We're like Bill Nye the Science Guy of the internet.
The science guy.
Bill. Oh man. Okay, I'll give you guys a guess. Actually, why don't you guess? What is the healthiest thing you can look at and think it's healthy, and they sell it in a store?
Twinkies.
Subway.
Aside from that,
Subway.
you're an idiot. I said grocery store.
Grocery store. I'm not taking my answer.
Apples. I don't like apples.
I think you guys are full. I think you guys are full of crap, and you're doing it on purpose. Anyway,
Yogurt.
No, pre-prepared salads.
Oh God, yeah. I hate pre-prepared salads.
Because most of it contains mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise and...
Actually, if you make your own mayonnaise, it's a lot healthier for you.
Mayonnaise is disgusting.
I love mayonnaise.
Miracle Whip.
I'm white.
Miracle.
Have you had freshly made mayonnaise?
Yes.
Like someone made it in front of you.
Our best friends are white. How do you think Jenny makes them boys eat vitamins in the morning?
Vitamins.
So if she's got a bunch of organic stuff in there, and she's got organic mayonnaise.
There's a difference between store bought organic whatsoever. It doesn't matter.
No,
store bought mayonnaise and homemade mayonnaise. She makes her mayonnaise.
Yep.
It's probably a lot better than regular mayonnaise, isn't it?
I'm not really a mayonnaise person.
Nobody here eats mayonnaise. Okay, we're black, so therefore we have sweet stuff, which is Miracle Whip.
Even then, I don't like that.
You don't like anything, so why don't you just shut up?
I like mustard. It's better.
I like mustard.
I'll choose mustard over it.
Mustard. Like mustard.
Like oh, don't you start.
Okay, so Ryan said something earlier. Ryan, you almost hit the nail on the head because the next unhealthy thing is kind of something you said.
All right.
Subway.
No. Don't ask.
Oh.
Come on, guys. Come on. What did you say?
Yogurt.
Reduce fat yogurt.
Reduce fat yogurt. Oh, quotation marks. Reduce fat.
Oh, let's put that up there. Reduce fat yogurt. Oh, man, because it contains extra sugar. And you know what? Another thing that's bad for you that people eat all the time? And I'll tell you right now, aside from food. Well, every food's unhealthy.
Yeah. It just depends on your activity.
Oh, God, I don't think you'll ever drink this, dude.
What?
Iced tea.
Iced tea?
No!
Like the stuff he's got over there right behind
No!
you.
Oh!
My source of power!
My Lipton iced tea that was supposed to help me lose weight.
The thing, my switch to soda was going to go to iced tea.
Oh,
Now, brew your own iced tea. That's so much better.
Dude, this is pre-made iced tea, and you don't understand. Yeah, the flavor is what's killing you. that Pepsi can is more healthier than that freaking iced tea.
All right.
Yeah.
How do you feel about them apples?
All right. Let's sold. We do get more Pepsi.
No, we're not.
No, just buy. You like Lipton tea? Buy gallon bags of Lipton tea and tea bags, and then brew up a gallon, and then there you go. Save it. You've got iced tea. That's what I do.
What do you do again? I'm sorry, I kind of chimed out.
Stay on course, Billy.
Stay the course. Stay the course.
Stay on target. Oh, know what we should talk about? Let's talk about the actor that we saw.
Yeah, Ryan brought up something very interesting.
Let me look up the
We
name.
were watching Batman today, and Ryan brought up something interesting. The guy who played Eckhart. What's his name?
Give me a second. Just keep going. Stall for time.
Stop for time. Quick! I can't get the phone out fast enough. Come on!
Don't question me now.
You closed it when it loaded.
Like load it, close it, load it, close it, load it, close. It's like a horror movie, and you're trying to like call for help, and your phone just keeps closing everything out. Oh my God! It is Ryan. This is the greatest day ever.
No sides.
Yes, it is. Oh, for me, it is.
Because in Sony, the best is yet to come.
Oh, shut up.
That is our slogan for the past 3 years.
Wait, what is this now? What's this about actors?
Okay, we're talking about we're talking about Batman, 1989. William Hootkins.
Now, who did William Hootkins play that everybody would know?
All right, in Batman, he played Lieutenant Eckhart. Eckhart. Sorry,
Like Aaron Eckhart.
he played that was the police officer that kind of was working double sided with the bad guys in the police force.
Double-sided?
Sean, help me out here.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Two-Face. He was Two-Faced.
I don't know actors.
He wasn't Two-Faced.
Or he was.
Aaron
he was a dirty
Eckhart
cop.
is,
He
Aaron
was a-
Eckhart is
No,
Two-Faced.
Two-Faced cop. A dirty cop. He played a dirty cop. Anyway, he also played in lots of other movies.
Ryan, what other movies did he play that we'd find even interesting?
He was in Star Wars Episode 4 as Porkins,
That always amazes me.
the famous fat pilot.
Yeah, why did he die first? Anybody remember? You seen Star Wars, right?
I've seen it.
Like Episode 4, right? You ever wonder why that pilot just died?
Got blown away.
Like, I can hold it. It's like,
Pull up!
oh, all right, and then he just blows up.
Yeah.
Well, is that just because the cabin was too filled with sweat?
Yeah. No, it was funny.
I mean, what was it? I mean, was he just too fat? Having a little trouble here. And just crashed or what, man? Like counterbalance or the droid was working overtime? The X-Wing was overheating because of the added body weight? Why did all the skinny pilots live?
I don't know.
Don't-
But he played many other characters too.
Like what?
In Crash Bandicoot Warped, he was Dingle Dial, but only in that game.
Okay.
It's weird.
Sean doesn't know anything. He went right over his head. Sean doesn't have a
This
childhood.
entire conversation went over my head.
Sean, we're excluding Sean, Ryan. You have to
Okay.
do something better than that.
No, that's like.
We can go to our conversation we had about more.
No, it's
what conversation?
Frame rates.
Frame rates? I guess we can close out with that. This is it was entertaining enough in the beginning.
this was the last minute subject. So.
Okay, Ryan. So let's give Ryan one more chance to redeem himself.
You have to come up with a movie that I've seen.
We were just watching Batman.
Besides Batman!
We came up with Star Wars.
How do you?
Besides Star Wars.
I can't top Star Wars, man. Everything else is minor roles. Oh, he's in Curse of the Pink Panther. That's it.
Ryan, shut up. At that point, you need to shut your mouth. It's like, no. Okay, we're done here. We're done.
Oh,
We're done.
fine.
We're done here. You're fired. You're the worst person ever.
Hey, this was impromptu.
Well,
They're
Sean,
better than impromptus.
You didn't even contribute to this conversation.
Because it went over my head. I couldn't do anything.
couldn't think.
You were just there with us watching it.
I'm sorry, I couldn't see anything.
So,
Sean, let's go ahead and talk about frame rates. Since that's everybody's going to turn off the podcast at this point. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
To end off the podcast, I guess, because we're pretty much getting close on time, I decided that we should talk about something actually technical and actually make a discussion.
well, actually, it's going to be a 3-minute discussion.
3-minute discussion about stuff. So, frame rates. Do they matter? Okay, what is an acceptable frame rate in 2014?
60.
60.
60, yeah.
60? Okay, why 60?
60 is not too much. The frame rates per second is basically what you need. And also, to me, frame rates per second are not that... It's not that important to me.
Well, and allow me to disagree with you.
Okay.
Because frame rates. Now, take a game like. Take a game like a racing game, for example.
Uh-huh.
Frame rates are is how many frames per second, meaning how much happens in a second. And so when you only have 30 things happen in a second, things slow down. Things feel a little bit more clunky. In a racing game, you want things to be on point. You want things to feel responsive. And frame rate affects the feel. Yes, you're not able to distinguish every single frame at 60 frames per second. But distinguishing every single frame does not matter. What matters is how the game feels. How does it play? So if you're at 30 frames per second, the game will feel a lot slower, feel a lot less responsive, and just feel laggy in general when you compare it to 60, if not 120 frames per second.
Let me disagree with you on that, because the only reason why I say it's 60 is the best, because some games are set to 60. Where we saw, as in Total Biscuit, how he turned his up, and it just completely affected the game, because some games are pre-programmed like that.
Except here's the thing, that's because he only did that because Need for Speed Rivals, right, this was the game, the game is locked at 30 frames per second. Now this is supposed to be a next-gen game, one that's supposed to be like setting that bar for graphics and performance and for Need for Speed, and is locked at 30 frames per second. You cannot change it. And so Total Biscuit, a YouTube PC gamer, game reviewer whatsoever, and he decides to try and see what happens at 60 frames per second. So he has to hack the game by using console commands to unlock the frame rate to 60 frames per second. It doubles the speed of your individual car, but everything else in the game runs the same. So you now cannot control the car. But why is a racing game, a game that requires the feel and response and the twitch response and everything of 60 frames per second, locked at 30 frames per second? It's just not acceptable. Now, yes, there are games where it doesn't matter as much, but in this day and age, 60 frames per second should be where all games should be getting to. If not, especially AAA titles like Need for Speed Rivals should be at 60 frames per second, if not higher, up to 120 frames per second.
But see, you're coming from a PC gamer's perspective. At a video game perspective, on a console, especially on a TV, all these TVs are programmed to run 60s. That TV's brand new and it runs 60 frames per second, no higher.
No, there are TVs that are on 120 hertz and that do 120 frames per second. I don't run 120 frames per second. My point is the 120 frames per second feels better than 60 frames per second. And so even consoles though are still affected by this. If a game runs at usually when your game starts tanking down and your game starts lagging a lot, what is it causing it? Well, something is causing the FPS to drop down to completely unacceptable levels, 30 and below. Below 30 pretty much. And your game is now glitching around the place is because you are only getting like 10 to 15 frames per second. But when you're running at 60, you have no complaints whatsoever. The game runs as if it was like made to do everything perfectly. It runs great. So frames per second is a very, very important part of a game, and every AAA game nowadays should be at 60.
Now, see, I didn't say it wasn't important. I just said it should be at 60.
Right.
It should be at 60.
It should
if
be
you
at
want to
60.
go, if you want to go higher, like what Sean wants to do, then you should have a PC or a TV or something that's built for hardcoreness and stuff like that. If you're like me, who just plays games as they come out, and you buy TVs as they come out, it should be at 60.
It should be at 60.
Standard. That's it.
But unfortunately, a lot of games that are coming out are still not there at 60 frames per second in this day and age, when it's completely possible. You reach even higher than 120 frames per second in technology, but people just don't do it. Why? Because they're lazy. In my opinion, there are some games where it doesn't matter. 2D side scrollers, it doesn't really matter, but it still affects how it feels. It's not as important, but it's nice to have in that aspect. But a AAA release, imagine if Batman Arkham Asylum or something like that could not run any faster than 30 frames per second. It would feel lag. It would feel sluggish. It would not feel nearly as good as if it was running at 60 frames per second.
I don't know. We're just getting to some Pixar stuff where it's more about more about the graphics and rendering rather than gameplay. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think it should be at 60. Sean has a different opinion.
I think it should be a 60.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying it should just be permanently at 60. You want to bring it higher? You know, make it hardcore.
Sorry, my brain's running at 30 at the subject.
Mine's actually at 12. 'Cause I'm running out
Mine's
of.
at 240.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we're going to end this right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to Pause for a Second. We're going to leave you now with this clip. All right? Enjoy. Thank you for getting through the hour.
I've got a problem here.
Eject.
I can hold it.
Pull up.
No, I'm all right.